Right, we're going for an early morning session again. I haven't been posting much video recently because I have had a couple of donut weekends, unfortunately. Targeting jewfish with bigger plastics. Unfortunately, there's not much else in the estuary that's going to take those plastics except for your odd big flathead, and I haven't been getting any of them. And so I've got a pretty reliable EP location. There's two fish I haven't managed to bag yet. I'm in the Sydney region, and that's kingfish and estuary perch. So I got a pretty reliable spot. My brother's been catching a lot of estuary perch at this location, and it's really close to home, so I thought I'd get up early before the ferries start to come to the wharves and stuff and scare them off. So we'll go down there and try and get onto some EPs, and then after that I only have one fish left to bag in the Sydney region, so on my bucket list anyway. So anyway, enough talking from me, let's do it. It's surprising how much wind there is considering how early it is. Alright, to start off with, I'm just going to chuck this last ace 75 at the left side. You won't be able to see much, it's still dark, but rest assured if I do get onto one, I'll net it and bring it into the light. Finally running out of this stuff. I've had this tube for a year. I only put a drop on at a time, so it lasts me quite a long time. But I'm using my Stratic FL again. I haven't used this reel for a while. I miss it. It's one of my favorite reels. Feels really good build quality for the price. And I love the drag sound clicker on this as well. Because it's all metal, it's got a different sound to it than a lot of the other reels. A lot of the other reels now have plastic and graphite and shit, so they sound different. Oh yeah, I just saw one. He came up to the surface. I'm going to try a different tactic and slow roll it. So I cast it onto the bridge. Good one. Come on. No, not this time. It was around here. I'm just going to drop it straight down. Oh yeah, he hit it. He's just sitting below the wharf. I watched him come up and hit it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got you. That was cool. I watched him come out and grab it. EP in the books. Come on. Nice. It wasn't the most difficult style of fishing. I literally was just jigging it up and down until he came out from under the wharf and grabbed it. That's a nice EP too, man. Very nice indeed. And guess what I invested in? That's right, a brag mat. Ah, it's a fat one, man. He's trying to gill rake me. I'm actually not too sure how to handle these guys. Probably should just jam my fingers in his mouth. There you go. Oh, he's missing an eye. $41. 41 centimeter EP. First one. Don't know how he lost his eye, but big ugly bastard. And I just got that on the last ace. Last ace 75. What I am going to do after this video, I have thrown this out quite a bit, and I wasn't sure where I was going to put the footage. I've been throwing it around since summer, and as you can see, they really resemble a mullet really well. I won't talk about them too much because I do in a lot of my footage. So after this video, I'm going to chuck on some more footage of me using these last ace 75 because I think they're really good. There was no hit, he literally just grabbed it. So that was cool to see. But yeah, I watched it all unfold in front of me. So I was basically sight fishing him. I honestly think I could have used a surface lure for him, or like a subsurface. Okay, so today I'm trying something a bit different. I usually throw out the same old typical soft plastics. So I've imported a bunch of lures in the last couple of weeks from Japan. This is one of the ones I'm trying. So these are an evergreen last ace 75. If you look at them, they resemble a mullet really well. So I think these will actually do pretty good. I've got it rigged up with a hidden weight system jig head. I butchered the head a bit, but anyway, if you are going to get these, rig it up through the neck and then come up through the back of the dorsal fin. Otherwise you'll ruin the head. I don't think it'll matter too much, but anyway, we'll find out. So let's chuck it out. Oh, yep. He's swimming towards me. Brimboss. Little brimbo. Alright, so we know they work on the brim. But yeah, like I said, I'm really impressed with the presentation of this soft plastic. I've often thought to myself, like, instead of just making them see through weird flashy colors, why not just make it resemble a bait fish, you know? It seemed like a no-brainer to me, but I haven't seen many on the Australian market, not that I can think of. Not a bad little guy. Wrong way, mate. I'm going to switch to a shallow diver. I've been using a black deep diver. The water's quite clear, so it doesn't necessarily need to be black. I usually use black when the water's really dirty, and because it's such a deep diver and it's so shallow out there, it's just constantly the bib is constantly digging into the sand. I don't really need it to be, so oh, big hit. Oh, what was that? Oh yeah, he's on. Heavy. It's just because he's dragging in the sand. Getting dragged in the sand, I should say.